Good morning everyone. I am Lydia from class 6B with the news update. First the headlines, international headlines. COVID-19 diaries from Wuhan. Collateral damage. Pakistan blocks Twitter, Zoom and Periscope to curb critical voices. UK zoos at risk of closure. National news. More commercial activities to reopen in Oman soon, said Minister. His Majesty Sultan Haitham Big issue royal decree to establish Oman Investment Authority. Oman Oil Marketing Company appointed Hilal Al Karouzi as chairman. Sports news. Sri Lanka cricketers resume training. Horses racing resumed in New Zealand as lockdown cases. 2020 Formula One season to start with two races in Australia. Weather news. Nisarga weakness to cyclonic storm. Some parts of North India witness rain. Rain in many parts of Oman. Isolated risk of thunderstorm in Ontario today. Thank you and have a nice day.
I'm Muhammad Muzafar from Class 6B with the news update. First, let's start with international news headlines. Critics says lockdown will be more damaging than the virus. Experts says it's a false choice. Russia reports record rise in coronavirus deaths. Germany is hedged mountain preparing to receive visitors after ease restrictions. World Bank lends $500 million to Philippines to counter the virus impact. Washington monument struck by the lightning. Now the national news. Amit Shah meets PM Modi after talk with chief ministers over lockdown attention. Delhi government to launch an app to provide availability of beds in hospitals. Punjab extends lockdown till June 30. Cyclone Nisarga to cross Maharashtra and Gujarat cost in 2 days. India sixth now worst hit nation by COVID-19. Next we have the sports news. La Liga to resume on 11 June, says Spanish League's president Javier Tebas. Daredevil biker swerves mountain for washing machine stunts. Japan MotoGP race cancelled. Messi says football will never be the same. Show jumping spectacles to be rescheduled due to coronavirus. Now today's weather report. Clear skies forecast in Oman today. Most parts of Sultanate will have clear and partially clear skies on Saturday. The Public Authority for Civil Aviation (PSCA) said. A statement issued online by PSCA. The aerial photograph shows low cloud in parts of Arabian Sea coast with clouds in the parts of Al-Wasta and Dhofar governorates. That's all.
Good evening, teacher. I am Vishin of Class 6B with the news updates. First, the international news. Charges against former US police officer who knelt on neck of unarmed black man George Floyd elevated to second-degree murder. More than 2.8 million people have recovered from coronavirus worldwide. Iran reports highest daily increase in infections with nearly 3,600 new coronavirus cases. Tokyo 2020 Olympics organizers say that they may only make a decision on dates of next year's games in 2021. Global coronavirus cases surpassed 6.7 million with more than 3,95,000 deaths. Now the national news. People with chronic diseases are at greater risk. Central bank stops online payments using debit cards. The Ministry of Health reported 5 new deaths due to COVID-19 on Friday. Today there are 770 new cases of COVID-19, including 343 Omanis and 427 residents, which brought the total number of positive cases to 15,086, including 72 deaths. The ministry also pointed out that 3,541 have recovered. Now the sports news. Liverpool poised to win Premier League at Anfield. England's batsman Rory Burns believes that the West Indies will give the host a stiff test in coming next month's anticipated series. Today's weather report. The expected maximum and minimum temperature will be 39 degrees Celsius and 33 degrees Celsius in Muscat, 34 degrees and 27 degrees in Salalah, and 49 degrees and 32 degrees in Ibri. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Good morning everyone. I am Fatima Isha from class 6B with the news updates. First the headlines. COVID-19. Places of worship and religious institutions in South Africa to reopen from 1st June. Has Trump offers mediate between India, China and Beijing, councils restraint. Time to move on. Urges British PM Boris Johnson's overcoming role. Pakistani anti-graft body proves filing of 2 more corruption cases against former PM Nawaz Sharif. Now the news and details. Agra farmers seek permission to sell veggies in the cities. PM says wait till lockdown ends. 2 migrants found dead on the Sharmit Strait from Mumbai to Varanasi. Sports news. Premier League clubs agreed to return to a small group of training. NIDA insists on not using COVID-19 workers for sample collection. Today's weather 43 degrees. Thank you and have a nice day.
Good morning everyone. Here is today's news brought to you by Ashwin from Class 6B. First, the headlines. Oman's Health Minister elected to WHO Executive Board. ROP collects fines for various violations in Oman. Japan lifts state of emergency over coronavirus for the entire country. And India faces its worst locust swarm in nearly 30 years. Djokovic stages humanitarian tennis tournaments across the Balkans. Now for the news in detail. Oman's Health Minister Dr. Ahmed bin Mohammed Al Sayedi has been elected as the first deputy member of the WHO Executive Board for a period of 3 years. Police headquarters of Al Ghahira Governorate has issued fines for gathering in public places and not wearing masks. Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe on Monday lifted the COVID-19 state of emergency as the spread of the virus has largely been brought under control in the country. 50,000 hectares of cropland has been destroyed by locusts since 1993. Drones and tractors have been sent to track desert locusts and spray them with insecticides. Now for the sports news in detail. The world's #1 tennis player Novak Djokovic announced an upcoming series of tournaments in the Western Balkans in which he will participate along with several others to promote the sport and raise funds for humanitarian organizations. And finally, the weather forecast. The weather in Ibri is mostly dry with a minimum temperature of 28 degrees centigrade and a maximum temperature of 41 degrees centigrade. That's all the news for today. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.